We are facing the reality of colonial injustice, colonial legacy. Again, as I mentioned, for those Belizeans out there that say, well, they're ungrateful for the opportunity, we want to make it clear. Our lives remain the same way if he come or does not come to Indian Creek.
What these villagers of Indian Creek in Toledo are upset about is that Prince William will visit the Acte Ilha cacao farm and the family who established that farm in 2001. It is supported by the Yakche Conservation Trust, and Yakche are partners in Belize of Flora and Fauna International, a non-governmental organization with whom the village has a land dispute. First Alcalde of Indian Creek, Mateo Chub, told News 5 Today that it is colonial rule that has made life for many people difficult.
This, we have to understand, is still the colonial legacy. The colonial legacy is that Prince William, a patron of FFI, who we have a direct dispute with lands here, that would be the message. It's like we're still, some other people of Indian Creek, we are still suffering from the injustice of the colonial legacy. And much worse, directly it impacts us because he is now a patron of FFI, which simply means he's the one sending the money for people for rangers to restrict access to the use of the land that we have in dispute with. So that is where Prince William comes into the picture.
The Minister of Rural Development, Oscar Requena, who is also the area representative for Toledo West, where Indian Creek is located, said he can understand the issues that the community has raised.
Indian Creek certainly has concerns with regards to the adjacent lands. They are lands that they have been using for farming, lands where they go in and hunt, lands where they go in and get materials to build their homes. And certainly, as you're aware, it's a very large tract of land. I think it's about 13,000 acres of land. And the community is very much concerned that, that's where they do their livelihood. I must clarify, though, that my understanding is that, it's private land. And what has to happen is that the parties have to come together. The community is in need of additional land to be able to expand. And I believe that, the only way to work it is that, the company or the private owners that own those lands have to take those things into account.
What makes matters worse, Chub says, is that they will be kept away from the royal couple, so they will not be able to let them know of their discontent. And what has made it worse is that his helicopter is scheduled to land on their football field.
That the landing at the helicopter, let me give you an example anyway.
Yes.
If I go if I go and park my vehicle or go in your yard without I notify you, feel that you feel something, that? That's what the villagers they are feeling.
From Indian Creek, the Duke and Duchess will move on to Hopkins Village. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.